living a godly life as best that we are able. It's about being kind. It's about sharing space so others can grow. It's about sharing resources. It's about not necessarily getting down the river first, but being somebody who helps other people get down that river as well. That's how I would understand kind of living in that flow, living in God's flow. It is assuming that that's the way that we want to go, that's where we want to be, but in that condition, in that space where we want to be in God's good graces, in God's blessing, available to understand what God has for us, that's usually the best way to go. Flow with God. It's not without its challenges. Running down the river, they have these things called rapids. I don't know if you've been in any of those, but they can get quite challenging as well, just as the life of faith can get difficult. Sometimes we got to stand up for things. Sometimes we got to sacrifice for things as people of faith. But ultimately, that life of faith, it's really about being in that flow, trusting that it leads to the type of life that is blessed, the type of life that we come here seeking. To me, isn't that question of whether or not we're going to be in that flow a question of humility? This question of whether or not we are really humble enough to let God have that kind of control or that authority, that power. Are we really ready to trust the way God does things? Are we really ready to follow Christ?